Night fishing. 3 golden tips to boost your catch rate up to 5 times more than daytime. The scorching summer sun is making daytime fishing less and less enjoyable. After a full day on the water, you come home drenched in sweat, only to be met with complaints from your spouse, and waking up early to catch the morning bite. Easier said than done. But here's a secret that could change your fishing game. Try night fishing. You might be surprised by what you discover. Many anglers wonder, can you really catch anything when it's pitch black out? The answer is a resounding yes. During the hotter months, night fishing can yield up to 30% more catches than during the day, and for species like catfish, the success rate can be up to 80% higher. What's more, your chances of hooking into bigger fish dramatically increase once the sun goes down. Tempted? Yet, before you rush out under the moonlight, keep in mind that night fishing requires more than just showing up after sunset. Here are 3 essential techniques to make your nocturnal angling trip a true success. 1. Choose the right rod for night conditions. Fish behave very differently at night compared to the day, especially when it comes to their location in the water column. During the daytime, sunlight heats the surface, creating a distinct temperature gradient between the shallow and deeper layers. Fish like roach and small bream tend to stay in deeper, cooler waters about 3 to 5 meters down. That's why a longer rod, ranging from 5.4 to 7.2 meters, is often ideal for daytime fishing in deep water. At night, however, the water temperature becomes more uniform from top to bottom, and oxygen is more evenly distributed. This change lures larger fish like carp and grass carp toward the shallows in search of food. The nearshore waters become busier, and your chances of encountering trophy-sized fish increase. That's when you should switch to a shorter rod around 4.5 meters, targeting water depths of around 2 meters. If you find yourself fishing water deeper than 3 meters at night, consider relocating. Bigger fish are more likely to feed in the shallows after dark. 2. Adjust your bait strategy. Night and day are not the same. Your baiting approach should match the time of day and fish activity patterns. During the day, small nuisance fish like minnows and bleak are more active. If you use commercial ground bait packed with additives and scents, these little guys might clean out your bait before bigger fish get a chance. On the flip side, using just corn kernels might not create enough attraction, leading to long waits with no bites. At night, the tables turn. Smaller fish become less active due to reduced visibility and a sense of vulnerability, retreating into hiding. Larger species, on the other hand, become emboldened and move around in search of food. This is the time to mix commercial ground bait and additives into your chum. With fewer small fish interfering, your bait will attract the right targets. However, avoid using highly dispersive bait, like light bran or fast clouding mixtures. These tend to attract unwanted visitors like shrimp and crabs, which can ruin your spot. 3. Don't just sit there, be active to attract fish. One of the biggest mistakes novice night anglers make is being too passive. They cast their lines and wait endlessly, hoping for a bite. But if you want consistent action, you need to play an active role in attracting fish. Try recasting your line every now and then. The soft splash of bait entering the water mimics the sound of insects or frogs dropping in, a natural sound that piques fish interest. Slightly twitching or slowly dragging your bait across the bottom can make it seem alive, tricking fish into striking. Also, make it a habit to rebait your spot every 20 minutes with a pinch of fermented grain or a handful of pellets. Keeping the area scented and alive with food encourages fish to linger and feed with confidence. If you dread the heat of the day, hate waking up early, or simply haven't had luck lately, night fishing could be your new favorite way to catch more and bigger fish. Give it a shot. You just might be blown away by the results. About the author: I'm a passionate angler and content creator who loves sharing tips and stories from the water. Follow me for more fishing strategies, wild angling adventures, and down-to-earth advice for fishermen of all levels. Don't forget to like, save, and follow so you never miss a new update.